So when I bought this 1973 Porsche 914, the guy gave me a bunch of spare parts in a box, and one of them was a relay board, which I thought, well, that's interesting. So I figured, let's take a look at it and see if it's any good. So I ended up doing a resistance test and came up with pin number 8 being open. My understanding, this is a high amperage circuit, and these boards are known for having problems there. So I got to number 8 here, and it should go here to this relay, which it doesn't. Then it should go here to this relay, which it doesn't. And it should go to pin number 7, which doesn't work. So that tells me this board has an issue, and I've gotten as far as 8. So I'll keep going and see what else is going on. So the board checked out with the exception of connection number 8. Okay, so to get this out, I guess I need to use a little bit of heat and a screwdriver and some picks and, scrape it out and then clean it up with mineral spirits and then try to find the issue with the connections and hopefully repair them. First up, we'll try to figure out how to get this potting compound out. So the combination that worked the best was heat, some scraping, and eventually carb cleaner to clean it up. One thing I will note is that when scraping, I scraped along the copper traces, not across, as I didn't want to break them or cut them. After cleaning and inspecting the board, I didn't see any real issues with the connections, so I decided to retest it. Number 8's pin number 4. And it goes over here to this first pin here, or connector. Then we go down to 85 here. And we go down to 85 here. Then we go to pin number 7, which is the 4th one. Okay, so this really baffled me. And what I found out is that black coating over time gets hard and expands, and it separates the copper strips from the pins, and that is why you have no connection. So to me, it was fixed. Job well done. And I sealed the back with 4223F premium polyurethane conformal coating, and that was going to do it. Then I received a comment from YouTube viewer Electrical One suggesting I run a copper wire along the trace into all the pins to make sure it could carry the current. So me being me, I thought, well, why can't I just solder the connections? But what I understand is the degradation of the connections and the copper traces make that not a good option. So it turns out Electrical One was absolutely right, and I'm going to do as advised and run a copper wire along the circuit of number 8. I'm going to take this 14 gauge wire and I am going to solder it along this circuit number 8. So first up is bending the copper wire so it will follow the copper trace on circuit number 8. See how that fits. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So now we'll go back and try to solder it. Just wanted to go over this a little bit. I am not an electrician by any means. But this circuit here is supposed to handle 15 to 20 amps. Runs the fuel pump, among other things. To me, this looks way too thin to really handle that. But this is Porsche design, so I'm assuming they knew what they were doing. This is the part we're going to add an extra copper wire to make sure that there will be no issues in the future. Hopefully I'm a good enough solderer to make this work, because this takes a steady hand, which isn't my forte, so we'll see how we do. First thing I'm going to do is tin all the connections. I should mention that my soldering iron is set at 850. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to flatten this out. Just so I get a little better connection or contact. Okay, so I add a little bit of tape here to make sure that it doesn't move around on me. So it was time to get soldering, and to make sure that I got a good connection, I held the copper wire down on the traces and pins with a pair of pliers. It appeared everything was going great. I was even soldering through the polyurethane, but I was about to learn a lesson. Okay, let's remove this tape. And next one up is we're going to do this. Oh, geez, I just broke that off. So obviously I'm not doing this the right way. This one's broken too. So I thought my board was really clean, and the only thing in the way was the compound, which I thought you could solder through. Unfortunately, I wasn't correct in that. I needed to actually get rid of the compound and then clean up the contact points. After everything was clean, it was time to give it a try again. Next up was to clean the two connections that branch off. One went to a blade connector and the other went to a relay pin number 85. Don't know if you can see this, but I pancaked this end here and then kind of squared up the end that's going to touch the copper wire, or is going to connect to the copper wire. So hopefully that will work. And now I will tape it down. Okay, gotta get it steady. Okay, let's see how that held. Let's see if it held. Yep. So now well, it's not the prettiest thing, but I think it's secure. We'll see right after I cool it down, or after it cools down. It's pretty secure. So. Okay, one more to go. That's this one right here. Here we go. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. All right, so we're going to test it. I'm not too worried about the circuit being good. My biggest concern is that maybe some of the connection got spread over to some of these other ones. That's the one I'm really worried about. But first thing we're going to check just to make sure we're connected. So we'll go to pin number 4. That's good. 85. 85. Pin number 7. There we go. Everything's fine. Now my biggest concern is these two on both sides that I didn't bleed over, which I didn't there. Pin number 4 there and there. So I think we're good. So not the best looking soldering, but it's pretty secure and the circuit's good. So hooray. Okay, we'll just add some of this 4223F premium polyurethane conformal coating. And this has a child-proof cap, and I'm not the smallest guy in the world, but this is one tough cap to get off. I don't think it's supposed to be like push down and twist. Okay, I'm not joking. I had to go grab a pair of channel locks to get this off. So we're gonna paint this on here. After letting it cure in 80-degree sunlight, I think we've got a finished board. And I do have another board out of the blue Porsche 914. This connection right here is not good, I know that. So I think we're having the same problem with circuit number 8. But this part is not connecting. When I decide to do it again, we'll clean the tar out and we'll trace the circuit and add some 14 gauge wire and put it back together. Thanks for watching.